Good morning. Ututoma, Ututoma, Umuchineke, Ututoma, Ndomanjibiri, Ututoma. Let's go.
Have mercy on we, Biafra. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafra. And give us a freedom. Lord, have mercy on we, Biafra. And give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, Nnamdi, Ututu, Kanu. We need our leader. Mazi, Nnamdi, Ututu, Kanu. We need our leader. Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu. Yeah, man. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. I saw the flash all over the globe. Are you feeling me, chanting? Well, you know, I feel so from my location, you know. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. Because I tell you, we no fear wicked British, we no fear Britain, we no fear them, we no fear them, Boko Haram, we no fear them, we no fear Fulani Caliphate, we no fear them, we no fear Mietiala, we no fear them, we no fear them, Bandit Kill, we no fear them, we no fear them,
Janjaweed,
we no fear them, we no fear them, Al-Qaeda, we no fear Lucifer,
we no fear you, Satan,
we no fear little demons, we no fear
Leviathan,
we no fear little junkies,
little Janjaweed.
Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried in our Biafran. It is business as usual. This is the new generation of Biafran. For your information, you don't mind. Mad people everywhere. Mad people.
I'm not sure you're going to join me for this camera. Yeah.
We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city.
Very soon we'll introduce the program, Mr. and Mrs. Bam Bam Bam.
So we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah is. We are going back to our homeland. To our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland. To our
Are
roots.
they live for a sec?
Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Biafra nation.
Thank you, Oliver. Thank you.
We are going home to Biafra cities.
Mary Jane, thank you. Benjamin, Chisom, Oyekachi, Nana Classic, La Kim. Love you to the bones. Give that water. We go preach.
I'm seeing Biafra already, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you for joining me this morning. Ututoma umuchineke, ututoma ndioma. Ututoma beginning late today, almost midday here. I had to undergo some physiotherapy before I come live, so it took me some time. It's better to be here than not to be at all. So I welcome everyone. As you are joining, please hit the like button, share, and let's do this together this morning. Yeah, it is testimony time. It is time for you to relate your encounter with Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu. And also, I want to add to it, if you have had a unique encounter with Ekpa Simon and Joko, you can also come in and relate your encounter. But the unique encounter is the encounter with Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu, because ESN had an encounter with MNK. And that's why today we have the dragon. That's why today, everywhere now, excuse me, I hit the wrong note. This tea is going to be very, very hot. I don't know. Everywhere now, you know, ESN had an encounter with MNK and gave birth to the dragon. Gave birth to BRGIE, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Hey, ndị na-agba kiti kata na-agba kiti kata. Water, another everywhere. And they gave birth to vam. One day, nsogbu everywhere. The zoo receiving it hot. Ọ na-akpọtụ a na-eti ya kpọtụba gwakwana ha ga-abụrụ ozu ha tọwara everywhere. Let them go and clean the streets of Imo State. Also saw ndara mad people everywhere. Mad people. One Ijiotic go see imbecility face here today. As Nafia Chidi OdinK ụmụarụ na-asụ Igbo. Chineke kpọọ ọnụ ọkụ. Ndị rụrụ arụ na-asụ Igbo. Chineke ga-akpọ unu niile ọkụ one after the other. Ụmụ ekwensu. Evil people. I didn't know. I forgot to connect Facebook today. I'm very sorry. You know, it escaped me. I didn't remember to connect. I didn't remember to hook up Facebook. So that means after the program, we are going to share it to Facebook, or maybe we can even share the link to Facebook this morning. So let's go. Let me bring up some other addendum this morning. We remember our convention. This convention is gonna purge them. This convention is gonna purge them. Tell them. So those of you in Europe, Central Europe, United Kingdom, as they call it, Ndara, United Umundara. Chineke na geti so no na ga hadizi United. Ebe onu charities are Biafra. Those of you in that location, they call United Kingdom, UK. So please, this convention is for you. As long as you have their passport, and you also are in Central Europe, Italy, Spain, France, Belgium, Portugal, France, everywhere in the Central Europe, please find your way to Finland. The links are on our Twitter page, and if you are still having challenge, please call me after the program or even during the program. I can forward the link to you to register and be in Finland. This is very, very important. Our inauguration at our house in Baltimore was awesome. Very, very awesome. And they are still panicking. The people that made it happen, they are still there. They are still making things happen. I'm going to have a special day when I will acknowledge and really, appreciate this powerful men in the Biafra Republic government that made things happen. Our finance minister, Mazi Nkere. Hey, Chineke bere mebere. If you don't know the men behind the curtain, the men that are making it happen, Mazi Nkere, These are people that our Prime Minister used to balamba. You know, these are people that are formidable. You know, and we are really going to appreciate all these men when the due time comes. We're going to do more of that. But please remember that these men are always making these things happen. And our convention in Finland, the Biafra Republic government in exile, have set the full stage for everyone to be in Finland. So let me roll the advert while I'm getting ready with other things I will play.
Welcome to Helsinki. We are about to visit Messukeskus Helsinki, an expo and convention center, which is one of the largest ones in the Nordic countries. Messukeskus has exhibition halls, a conference wing, and also a hotel, right all under the same roof. It's only 5 minutes away from the city center or a short train ride away from the airport.
The exhibition halls are behind me, and just here we have the entrance to our meeting rooms in our conference wing. We have the latest technology in-house. For example, in January 2017, we already had augmented reality in our exhibition halls. Our Wi-Fi is built for 20,000 people and is free of charge. Our professional AV team is there to help you for anything you need. However, if you have your own reliable partner, you're welcome to bring them along as well. We are now in the private entrance of our conference wing with 40 meeting rooms available. Messukeskus Helsinki is a large venue, but we welcome events of any size. This is our largest meeting room in our conference wing. All our meeting rooms are equipped with the latest AV technology, air conditioning or heating, and the Wi-Fi.
Messukeskus Helsinki has hosted world-class seminars, festivals, fairs, exhibitions, even TV productions, and of course international congresses. Thank you for visiting Messukeskus and Helsinki virtually. We hope to see you soon in person.
Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile, Odogu Mazi Simon Ekpa. Thank you very much, Onyuku. And you need to remember also that the curfew is on in Biafra land. I need to show you some videos right now. You know, right now in Anambra State, you know, the report I'm having from Anambra is that everywhere is, you know, they're observing the curfew. They're observing the curfew. They're observing the curfew. I'm going to be playing it for you now. Anambra observing the curfew. You know, those of you in some areas that you think you want to make it baka, you don't want to observe. Don't be on the line during the time of curfew. Don't be on the line. In the zoo, you saw what happened to them. You know, by the time they come in to do that nonsense they're doing and our men confront them, they will be targeting you and our men will target them. And collateral damage, don't let it be on you. Don't let the collateral damage be on you, please, please. So during the hour of curfew, how many hours? Between 6 to 12. Between 6 to 12, China Hanozo. China them one Bikonu. This is in here like Anambra State and some other parts of Anambra State.
I want to end up with I want to end up with Israel. I have an anonymous so I have an opportunity. We see our people, what is going on. Work with that. I want to hand out and work with that. I have one on my bank.
My bank.
I would have opportunity.
My bank, the bank, no to avoid insobu.
We see our people. What is happening in the world.
for this hour. After 12 o'clock, una potazo ahiono. Yatago. Makandota. Lafria, another one. I have about 4 of them.
I know when I took that, everywhere is dry. Everybody's coming out. Oh, we're fine here.
Anambra State.
On 20th of September 2023, the fourth day of 3 weeks coffee in our land.
Actually, can use the opportunity here. Please share this video. All these ebubago, nde ebubago ana operating only. Ebubago, nde ebubago ana operating only. Nuli na Anambra State. Anya watago information about you. Eba na operate. Ono stay away from all those places because akaga barono na. Before this week runs out, ono gabrozu. And my go there, Pastor Van. All the lives of Nduli. Ndi Janjaweed and they use Uno. I am going to bring details of that. We know all your hideout in Uli. Nde Bubago. Ma Uno and the Sabo and they use to come and be burning people's houses in Uli. We are coming for you this week. Onoga, Akaga Barono this week. Don't worry. Continue.
Everywhere is locked down. Totally locked down.
Another one.
The 3 weeks coffee. It's not lockdown.
Coffee, yeah.
12 o'clock in the afternoon. And everywhere is locked down. Totally locked down. I went to Dagosonia.
My bank, my bank, my interior one, exterior, everywhere they lock down within these hours. 12 o'clock, unweke mepe monocho. Bank, na fair. Na so bank, Zenith Bank. Una na Zenith Bank, lock. Oh, makoma kandi ndi army chief of staff ndara na patana sono. Citadome is over. On the Nzama, I saw the letters they are writing in the Nzama. You know, even one idiot and a gift. One ozum round, short man ekwensu and a meka gift. I got what a video, my prime minister, how many months ago, more than 1 year now. Even have for church if I get whatever video that is even countering what they are doing. The video of our prime minister where he said that, look, we exonerate our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from everything we are doing. We exonerate him. We are fighting for his freedom and we are fighting for Biafra. And everything we do, we take responsibility, full responsibility. Because you people are so shameless. So, and I wonder the gullibles that we even listen to you with those videos. And you write up, thank God he is now distancing himself. You are a mugu. Have we not distanced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ever since from every decision we take in the Biafra Republic government? Have we not said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not tell us what we do as long as he is still in the dungeon? Have we not said it? Mad people everywhere. Mad people. Continue, my brother, show them. The banks are locked down. Everywhere locked down in Biafra land. Get out here. All the whole government offices are locked down. Can I go soon updates? Unanafia? Onye ọbụla afụrụ onwe ya n'anya na Biafra land. Pụtara within the hours of 6 and 12. Imagine onye hafụ onwe ya n'anya. Onye claim na afụrụ onwe ya n'anya. You will stay out of harm's way. Stay out of harm's way. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị mkpa. Ọ dị anyị mkpa. Carry the whole of the zoo. Asigi, that you should go on hunger strike for 1 month for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Would you do it? That's why this program is opportunity for people. Even if you are not a Biafran, I am going to put up the link very soon. You will come in here and tell us the encounters you've had with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The unique and awesome transformation your life have really received since you encountered Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Or maybe some of you that did not encounter Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directly, but you encountered him through ESN. Ekpa Simon Njoko, you come and tell us, because there is never a time Mazi Simon Ekpa have refused to release the messages of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and declare that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader, and except you release him, I will not slow down. You understand? So that is why we are doing this program, for you to know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have possessed us. And if they keep holding him, we can go on hunger strike for 2 years for him to be released. Mad people. That's one.
Because of my own coffee, and I also see I got the law. Hold on, level down after. Now they check at 12 for before half that.
And they check at 12 for and they check at 12 for before half that, because they must listen to our prime minister. The Biafra Republic government in exile, we are in charge. Everybody get check at 12 for before half that. And what here for how it is obedient to the government, because it is for their own good.
The Biafra government have already taken the government of Nigeria. So we are fighting for freedom. Our people have already obeyed what we are doing. The INMM, the MNK. So I was back, I would have opportunity. This is one. The INMM, the MNK. I am sure my free station is locked. Total free station is locked. I got on a park. Oh, we're down the load. You watch your old road. It's locked down.
Olu Road is locked down. Olu Road. Where is the army chief? Army chief of the Zoological Republic. Olu Road. If you are going to Olu, it's locked down. If you are going to Owerri, it's locked down within the hours of 6 and 12. It is curfew. No movement. No movement. Biafra Republic government in exile, we are in charge. Referendum.
I know now. Everywhere is locked down. Totally locked down. So I was.
You saw that?
I know on a Ezego road. Everywhere is locked down. Totally locked down. Everywhere is locked down.
Can see that? Let me leave that for now because you've gotten enough. You've gotten enough of that. So I'm going to be putting up the link now before I'll be waiting for you to come in. I'll be waiting for you to come in. And while you are trying to come in, I will dismantle this Ijiotic Imbee that calls himself Osno Uche. Chidi OdinK. Chidi OdinK. I'm going to listen to the stupidity and foolishness he was displaying on Dr. Damages. So I'm going to damage him this morning. You know, one a Biafran elder already damaged him. So one of our elder that was there who understood what was, you know, how it's happening, tried to lecture him. So what am I? All right. Okay, I need to pin it here. Okay. I've pinned the link on Raf Chiamaka. I need to also go there and pin it on Ajere Global Media. On Ajere Global Media, pinning it. I've pinned it there also. So we have the link. You can come in, share with us, or give us updates of your area, or tell us your encounter with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm going to take this first comma in here. Then from there we will know what to do, whether to go ahead with the idiotic imbecile, Chidi OdinK. Biafra Okpai. Biafra Okpai, unmute yourself.
Good morning, Mazi, Pastor Bam Bam Bam.
Yeah, what are you giving us? Are you giving us update or are you giving us a testimony?
Yes, both of them.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was the one that called you yesterday about where the scene of the event that happened yesterday.
Wow. Tell us, have they removed those carcasses?
Yes, you know, Hope was on the man, this gang. They were here that yesterday evening, like I said.
They didn't remove the carcasses. We will conjure the vultures to come and feast there.
Yes, I'm sure they have removed it. You know, I'm sure they have removed it. So we are still in, everywhere is still under lock and key.
Good.
Everywhere is calm.
Good.
Not they even threaten us that they are coming back as in they will reinforce. You understand?
Ah, okay.
Just like they said.
We are waiting for them. Hey, I are reinforced. We are waiting for you. Hey, woto. Reinforce.
They are afraid. They are afraid. They cannot do more than a dead rat.
So let them reinforce and come now.
So the thing there is that they say that every man from 18 years should run. We say not the only. We have passed that level. They thought this is the time of. They thought there is what they did in Zombe. We have passed that level. So everywhere is calm. I'm in the area now, so everywhere is calm. Even I'm waiting till 12 o'clock so that I can start my business.
Beautiful, beautiful. Sometimes you need to
Yes.
be giving us update also. Take pictures of, you have my number. Sometimes, like tomorrow or next tomorrow, take pictures of the calmness of the area and everything, and then send to us. Be very discreet about it also.
No, I'll do that. So
Okay.
about my indefatigable leader, Onyendu,
What's your
I've
testimony?
been I've been following him from 2019. I think yes, from 2019.
Tell
So
us
everything
what your life has been before and after.
since all my life, since I
Hmm.
was born, I've
Chai.
not been a Nigerian. I've told my mother that I'm not a Nigerian.
Wow.
Since birth, I've told her that I'm not a Nigerian. So
Wow.
you know what Nigeria have done to our people.
Hmm.
So everybody knows the truth. It's just that if you say anything against Nigeria, they will come after you.
Hmm.
So we keep calm. Everybody's just watching, but we know that one day a Messiah will come, and which is our Ojendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So they thought they have kidnapped him, that everything will stop. But we are above them
Yes.
with our prime minister. So no, wahala. I so much love our leader for what he has been doing for us. So we know everything. We know his word, and we are following him. We know when he's giving a signal. So whatever they like, they can do. So since I've been following him, my life have changed. Because I've known he has opened our eye to know more about the zoo. So when they talk about presidency and other things, we tell them that you don't know what is in the exclusive list, which the Onyendo have told us
Yes.
that no, an Igbo man can never rule. So Peter B was there deceiving everybody. You know, he's on contract.
Hmm.
He's on
Just like
contract, but
Tinubu, all of them are on contract.
he's on contract, and we know. Could you imagine this man when he wanted to contest for the president? He went to Britain to sign a document. What does that shows you?
Hmm.
I was telling people, what is this man going to Britain to sign document for? Which means they are reaching agreement.
Yes.
They are going there for an agreement. So he know what he's doing. They are using a delay tactics for everything. They want us to calm down. I see now Nigeria have shown them that they don't obey the court order, and they are still someone that did not release your leader. They say release this man. A court has given order, and you are not
Hmm.
talking about it. And you want the same court that have given order to still declare Mupito to be winner. Are you mad? How can people be reasoning? Pastor Van Van don't mind this food. Sometimes, like just like our leader said, the only word he said that when we get Biafra, there will be a DNA test. We should
Yes.
conduct a general DNA test. That's the only thing I've heard because we have a Janjaweed bloods all over. No, thank you and God bless
Thank
you.
you.
Remain blessed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God
I
bless
will
you.
I will post it. I'll post it. I'll send you
Beautiful.
the pictures.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
All right.
Very, very much. All right. Okay. I am trying to get on Twitter. Trying to get on Twitter to open those pictures and the videos. I'm coming. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, guys. Set zero. Set low. Okay. Perfecto. Okay. Hello, guys. I'm trying to get to the. You all saw this one now. Let me share the screen. Chigozie is already here. Okay, Chigozie, you're welcome. I'm bringing you in, and I want to share the screen of a Twitter page of our Prime Minister, where I will bring the video of this Anum Pama Chidi OdinK. Carlo. Somebody was saying that it is time for us to start monitoring anybody with the name Chidi. You see, when Biafra comes, we are going to ban this name called Chidi because I can see anyone answering that name doesn't mean well for our freedom. Yeah, correct. Oh, somehow, But the thing is that when they rise up, they just fall like a pack of cards. Chico say, please, you have the microphone. Go ahead and address Biafrans with your own presentation.
Good morning, my brother. I just want to ask you how are you feeling? I hope the hospital you went yesterday was successful, and I hope you are getting better.
Yeah. I'm getting better. I've done some physiotherapy. I'm getting better. Please, somebody, these people, our prime minister have addressed this issue. Somebody say, please, Pastor Vam, pass this information to the Biafra authority. Any car we collected from the zoo, so they must check well before they start planting bombs. You think that our men are dummies? Our men are high-tech people. They are not dummies. Very intelligent people that build explosives, bombs. They play. They are high-tech people. Don't just think that I promote on the zoo. They are not stupid, okay? Well, thank you for your concern, but our prime minister have already addressed this. That's why if you are not following our prime minister on Twitter, you may not understand. Sometimes you'll be going back and forth with your advice and some of your, concerns. So when these concerns have been shared, you don't need to raise that fear again, okay? All right. Chigozie, go ahead, please.
Yes, Pastor, you are doing well. God bless you, and God bless Mazi Simon Ekpa. And at the same time, God bless AJ Job, rather, which is honorable. And her husband as well.
They are doing well. They are doing well for Biafra. They are doing awesome. What happened? Are you there? Okay, you're still there. All right. Yeah, what happened to you? I'm not hearing you anymore. Network, maybe. Your line is cracking, Chigozie. Maybe you will try it again and come back again. Just maybe remove and re-enter again. It might be better. Okay, authority, the king. Thank you. Chigozie, we're not hearing you. We're not hearing you. Can you hear me? Chigozie, your network is bad. Remove yourself and come back again, okay? So that's how I will know that you have fixed it. All right. So we saw this yesterday, and that's not where I'm going to. Let me just go direct to where I'm going to, so that we'll treat that issue of Anofia okay. Okay, let me see. Please tell me if you can hear. Make on the comment section if you can hear. If you can hear it, let me know, okay? And the funny thing is that they show respect to some of these people that don't deserve respect. Guys, did you hear? Is the audio coming out? Okay, you did. You're not hearing it. Okay, I have to refresh. I don't have my backup, so that's why. Let me refresh. Let me refresh.
Prof, I suppose you are a prof now. You are welcome to this platform. And Dr. Damages, thank you again for bringing another illustrious son of ours to be in this discussion. I listened to the portion of his talk before even this program, where he has to talk again for us to ask questions. I very much admired the points he addressed. And in this
now, the point I want to make before I continue to play is that, you know, this our elder Lexi is awesome, very awesome elder statesman. These are people you should respect in Biafra, you know. But there's one thing I want to help him with, you know. Some of these people you see as illustrious, called illustrious son. What makes somebody illustrious? An illustrious person, somebody who is, you know, useful to you, somebody who means well, somebody who has contributed well to you, somebody who has impacted your life. Illustrious. Now, what is illustrious about this issue of Pioro? What is illustrious about this issue of Pioro mango where I have Chidi OdinK? Onye a na-abụ alụ ka na-akpa na buy, but alụ ka ọ bụ na their own side of the divide. Look for illustrious people. Illustrious people are people that Biafrans can reckon with. Biafrans can really point out what they have done, how they have impacted their lives, how they have changed their mode of thinking, their reasoning, how they have brought them back to who they are, how they have restored their dignity. You cannot call somebody who is a non-entity, a nuisance. You call that person illustrious. This guy is not illustrious. This guy is This guy you don't call him an illustrious. Do you understand? So I'm not coming hard at our elder statement. I'm just trying to let him know that going forward, do not ever address imbeciles as illustrious. Don't. This OdinK or OdinK Chidi has nothing illustrious about him. I have never heard of him before. I don't know him before. Mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. Everybody knows him. That's illustrious. Mention Mazi Simon Ekpa today. Biafrans know him. He is not in Biafra land. He gives order from the land of the finishers. And even him, OdinK, will obey. That is an illustrious son of Biafra. He gives an order, and the zoo will be peeing in their pants, and they will be running kiri kiri kata kata kata. That is an illustrious son of Biafra. You don't refer to a noise maker. You understand? A boazuzu, a useless, Imbee. You refer to him as illustrious? No, that's an insult to illustrious people. Do you understand what I mean, Daddy? I call you Daddy because I respect what you did in this program. But this Anwafia, referring to him as illustrious, is an insult to Biafrans. Don't do that again, sir, because I have respect for you. Going forward, anywhere I see you, I will remove cap for you. You said something very powerful here. I'm going to allow you to say what you want to say. But before you continue, I want to let you know that this guy, we are out for him. I want to let you know that this guy, I got boya, I'm a doya fam fam fam, eben doforia, udeleli gwa doya fam fam fam, onya na ifrona, for opening his gutter to call my prime minister name, Chineke ga oyo. I'm telling you, Chineke ga oyo kun, odie ya odie. Akwe babu na motaria, ageti ya tinka donka, that is a meya ife na emendiro. I'm wafia. So please, going forward, show us some respect by not acknowledging animals like this and calling them illustrious. Because respect Biafrans, I beg of you. Okay, let's go forward and allow it to roll.
Prof, I suppose you are a prof now. You are welcome to this platform. And Dr. Damages, thank you again for bringing another illustrious son of ours to be in this discussion. I listened to the portion of his talk.
Look at while the thing is playing, dear friends. I want you to look at this guy. Just look at him. Look at that Anwofia. Just look at him. You will see him. I am rolling my mouse on him. Look at him and see how imbecilic somebody looks. Look at how sick somebody looks. Look at how kwashiorkoric somebody looks. And he opens his gutter to talk to my prime minister. He opens his gutter to talk to the leader of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Hey, Ogene, I'm a Megife.
Talk before even this program, where he has to talk again for us to ask questions. I very much admired the points he addressed. And in this particular morning, I didn't come in on time, so I cannot really say much about the things he said before now. But the little portion I got, I have a concern. First of all, I don't think that it is okay for us.
Look at him. Just look at his face. When you see his face as the elder statesman in addressing him, he has no respect for the elder statesman. He's looking with disdain, and that is why he will never grow old. That's why Oganwunike, this Chidi Ansem OdinK Oganwunike. That is, I bet you that na egahe bin duogologo, because an elder is talking to you and you open your imbecilic eye and you are looking at him with disdain, with Biro in your hand, looking like a moron. Because when you respect an elder telling you, speaking truth to you, you will live long. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, any elder that speaks truth to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not disrespect them. He respects them. People like Mbazulike Amechi, until his demise, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu held him at high esteem. People like Ayo Adebanjo, even though he's still on the side of Nigeria, but he's a man that speaks truth, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu held him at high esteem because he's a man that speaks truth. But this Anwofia, an elder is talking to your coconut head, and you open that your eye that looks like cockroach's eyes, and you are looking at him with disdain. Tell me how you will live long. No, tell me how you will live long. Anwofia, let's go.
Time, so I cannot really say much about the things he said before now. But the little portion I got, I have a concern. First of all, I don't think that it is okay for us as individuals to use our level of understanding and explaining things and make it general. It seems like from the examples he gave of goodness, yes, there's goodness all over the country. But I have a problem with where the people who he said, he used some, not the best description of what is happening, about the sit at home. Simon is not the name you called him. Simon is someone who is taking a risk for his people, just like Nnamdi Kanu did.
Wow. You see an elder, and this elder is even showing him some respect. Oh, Daddy, Daddy, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pota, we are going to recognize you. And you give honors. Simon is not the name you called him. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the Opiora, shifted his imbecilic head. You see him? You see that every other person have straight head, but his head is always, you see how bent his head is? He's always bent. Because he's a bent man. Let me show you Imbee. Let me reduce him to nothing and show you Imbee. He's nothing but Imbee. Look at him now. Every other person is articulately organized. But the idiotic Chidi OdinK, he will always have his head like Imbee. He can never be straight. Beskele Muske. They call them Beskele Muske in those states. See him come out now. You see him walking like Beskele Muske. Because he has no respect. And that's why Chineke get the an elder is speaking to you. Look at how the man is even respecting, somebody that doesn't deserve respect. Somebody say Chidi, the Chidi holding Biro to pretend that he is intelligent. But he can't even construct believable lie. Saying 5 family members died during sit at home. His inconsequential family members have no value. His inconsequential family members have no value. Thank you very much. I didn't watch the program. I have no time to go to the program. I don't know whatever he said in that program. Those of you that know what he said, the link is here. Maybe you will have to come in at this time of teaching him the lesson of his life, and you come and address his coconut head. You understand? So the area he said in this portion that my prime minister cut out is the area I'm going to address. You understand? So that's why those of you that actually watch the program, please, you might need to help me to come in and address it. Somebody like Max, I don't know if Max is here, because Max normally go there to watch. I don't watch Dr. Damages. I don't have that time. And I can guarantee you that my prime minister hardly have that time to go out and start watching these nonsensical behaviors. It is people that will cut it out and bring to him. Doesn't have their time. You understand? So let's go and allow our daddy to teach him a lesson here.
The name you called him. Simon is someone who is taking out the seat at home. Simon is not the name you called him. Simon is someone who is taking a risk for his people, just like Nnamdi Kanu did. Now, we know that elites from Igbo land, many of you are comfortable enough not to want a change for a free Biafra. Because in Nigeria, you have a name and you will still have your name continuing. Now, not buying into Biafra because there's one silly or one whatever name you called Simon. Doesn't it present you as someone who cares about your people? It's you that you are defending in describing Simon the way you did. Now, this sit at home, I can assure you that our people know the reason behind it.
Our people know the reason behind the sit at home. Now, I want to go back a little bit to the address of our elder to him. When you refer to somebody as illustrious, somebody who maybe is it that he's ignorant of what Nigeria is, or is it that he doesn't know that Nigeria has a constitution that can never give you peace, that can never give you justice? I have that video. I can play it if I have time. From the Senate House, a senator brought out the constitution and was waving it like a piece of toilet paper and said, this constitution can never give you peace. This constitution can never give you justice because they have how many, exclusive and inclusive lists, whatever. I'll play that video if I have time. Because even those laws that were made for you, they wrote it so nebulously, so fraudulently. And this man who our elder is addressing as probably a professor who comes from Biafra land is pretending or behaving as if he has not seen all these things. And he doesn't know that Nigeria has a constitution that will never favor his own people. And people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who are consistently meaningful to Biafran people. And Mazi Simon Ekpa, who even though Biafrans have not seen him physically, they have heard him listen to him, and being the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, both home and away, they pay attention to him because they know he consistently means well to them. But you are there, Professor Nonsense, with your pure man, go ahead. There, when they talk about Biafra, you begin to wave your head like an Imbee. And you know that Biafra is a legitimate thing that will help your own people. Because Nigeria has never helped you, will never help you. It has not even helped the people, that are in that power. Those evil people that empower their own communities. It has not helped them. Now, Tifnubu is in power. Have Nigeria helped the Yoruba people? Goodluck Jonathan was in power. Did he help anybody in the East? Nobody. He cannot help you. So you, that is supposed to be an intellectual, that's why calling idiot like this an illustrious is an insult. Because an illustrious person or a professor is somebody who should have sense. Look for people like Chinua Achebe of blessed memories. These are intellectuals. You understand? These are illustrious people who understand that Nigeria is a zoo and they live the rest of their lives with disdain for Nigeria, refusing to take any award from Nigeria, knowing fully well that Nigeria as it is constituted can never help his people, and therefore he rejected Nigeria with passion and with his whole life, lived out his life with disdain for Nigeria, and passed away outside of Nigeria. And Nigeria, as shameless as they are, they acknowledge him and they still want to, celebrate some of his achievements. But he doesn't achieve them as a Nigerian because he doesn't validate Nigeria as it were. He's an illustrious person. Do you understand what I mean? So that's why I'm saying these people, before you call somebody illustrious or somebody that has sense, the person should actually be able to stand for truth, understand what is truth, live for it, uphold it. At least somebody that understands that there are people around him that are suffering, and the reason why they are suffering, and what should be done to stop that suffering. It is not just, pretending like, let us be one, let us try. Try and error will not stop the suffering of your people. It is a decisive action to end what has been making them to suffer that will save them from that suffering. And we have decided to do it, and we will do it once and for all. That is why this elder statesman is trying to correct this pure head mango. I'm speaking to his mumu head, and he's there. And we're going to hear what he's going to respond later. I'm sorry for taking you back, Daddy, but I needed to do that. Okay, let's go.
You that you are defending.
You see? So the elder statement is still telling him, because they are evil, because Nigeria will finally buy them, they continue to lie both to themselves and to people that it is out of fear, that the sit at home is destroying, is not helping anybody. And the people are sitting at home and they know that if anything will make them to stop the sit at home, whatever they are demanding or asking for will be dead. It will be dead, and nobody will ever remember it again. So the people have to continue. That is to say, the common Biafran who didn't even go to school, who understand the importance of sit at home, is better educated than this moron that calls himself Chidi OdinK. You are a completely graduated moronic Imbee, because if you are not, you will understand that the people in the streets of Holo, the people in the streets of Nsukka, the people in the streets of Oka, who has embarked on this consistency at home, they know what they want, they know what they are demanding. And like today is curfew in Ihiala, in all Inowere, in Nsukka, in Enugu, they are observing the curfew. They understand that it is for their own good. But you are here being a moron. You are here saying that he's destroying the economy. Have Nigeria had any economy that have helped you ever since you became a human being? Give us the history of how you grew up. How did except if your father was a criminal politician. That's when you will live an affluent life and have everything easy. Or maybe your father was a drug dealer or live the life of criminality, a supplanting life. That's when you will be able to have life easy. You understand? Like the children of Efai Oba, who doesn't know what it means to suffer. And they are in London telling Nigerians, don't worry, there will be security. It's coming.
Yeah, we are.
So now, this man, is he a member of the Biafran Republic government in exile? No. This man, is he Simon Ekpa's brother? No. This man is an ordinary Biafran. I didn't even know him until I'm seeing him on a live, TV here like this. None of us knew him. But he's a man that knew what is happening, that understands the truth, that is whiter than white. You understand? That knows that the people that they are killing during the start-up, it has nothing to do with Simon Ekpa. It's just like we are telling them now, stay indoors. These people are coming to cause mayhem, but we are ready for them. We are ready for them. When they come, we will give them woto. But for you, please stay indoors during this hour. From this hour to this hour, please do not come out. And then during that hour, people like this idiot or like this Rudolph Okonkwo, who have his eyes like frog here, will come out and be hosting idiots that will be trying to counter what we are doing. They will come and say, don't worry, that is happening. Nigerian government will produce our military to protect you. The same military that come to kill our people, that we are targeting, that we told them that their feet should not step in Biafra land anymore. You tell them to come out. And then our people will never shoot our own people. Never. And then they kill our own people. And then what they now do is that they now tag us and say, it is our men. It is Simon Ekpa. It is this. Can you believe that some of these people will come and be selling that narrative, not knowing that our people are on ground? They know what is happening. They know who wishes them well. They know who is killing the Biafran people. Do you understand? So, how long will it take you to stop this propaganda of Simon Ekpa killed people? Simon Ekpa commanded to kill people. You are all, that is I don't know what to call you. So, our elder here is telling you exactly what our people already know, which you yourself also know, but you are living in denial. That he doesn't know, he doesn't care about that history because they have fed him with Fulani cow. They have so fed him with Fulani cow that he doesn't care. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who woke up our consciousness, because they took this history away from us, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to wake our consciousness up with this history, and we are aware how friendly we are, how our relationship with others is, how we love human lives, how we don't want other people to suffer, how we are the only people that care about the unity if there was ever any unity. Only the Igbo people, only the Biafran people. And this idiot, he puts his hands on his chin, pretending as if he doesn't know. And then when anything happens, he comes out and says, it is Simon Ekpa. It is Simon Ekpa. Our Prime Minister is posting stuff, and I will update you on it later. Go ahead, sir. Sorry. What's happening with the sound? Somebody said the sound. Oh, I was just focusing. For how long now? For how long has the sound been bad? For how long? Ah, they can't hear the daddy. Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Ah, Nathaniel is here. Okay, I'm going to let my people in now. Let me refresh. I think Nathaniel must have been in that program. Let me refresh and play that daddy's voice. 1 minute, guys. Okay. Natalia, I'm coming. I see you. I'm coming. Let me put... I really want us to hear what the daddy is saying. I have to take it. I will have to take it from the top again, and I will not interrupt.
Prof, I suppose you are a prof now. You are welcome to this platform. And Dr. Damages, thank you again for bringing another illustrious son of ours to be in
better now?
Discussion.
Is the sound better now? Yes, it's better now, right? Okay. So I'm just going to play it. I don't want to interrupt. Since I have panelists here, my panelists are going to help me.
I listened to the portion of his talk before even this program, where he has to talk again for us to ask questions. I very much admired the points he addressed. And in this particular morning, I didn't come in on time, so I cannot really say much about the things he said before now. But the little portion I got, I have a concern. First of all, I don't think that it is okay for us as individuals to use our level of understanding and explaining things and make it general. It seems like from the examples he gave of goodness, yes, there's goodness all over the country. But I have a problem with where the people who he said, he used some, not the best description of what is happening, about the sit at home. Simon is not the name you called him. Simon is someone who is taking a risk for his people, just like Nnamdi Kanu did. Now, we know that elites from Igbo land, many of you are comfortable enough not to want a change for a free Biafra. Because in Nigeria, you have a name and you will still have your name continuing. Now, not buying into Biafra because there's one silly or one whatever name you called Simon, doesn't it present you as someone who cares about your people. It's you that you are defending in describing Simon the way you did. Now, this sit at home, I can assure you that our people know the reason behind it, and they want Nnamdi Kanu out of that jail before they can stop sitting at home. But many of you are buying the narrative that it's out of fear. It's not out of fear. We are sick and tired. Before this time, we are being killed. We are still being killed. The people you now see as having died from sit at home is not caused by Simon Ekpa. It is what Nigeria wants so that they can kill more. And when it happens, they use the opportunity. So I can tell you, the Igbos are one of the most friendly and reasonable people in Nigeria. I'm not saying others are not. Look at what happened to us during the war. Immediately after the war, we saw we couldn't fight anymore. We dropped our tools and heartily went into Nigeria, went everywhere and resettled. The people laughed at our women because they didn't have the best clothes to wear to show off. They laughed at us. Someone like Umezuoke carried yam on his head to sell. We quickly bounced back into life in Nigeria. Of course, we thought the war had ended, but we can see now that it did not end. So this blaming of the ones that are suffering, blaming of those who have put everything aside. I want to please let me finish, because there's a way I want to put what I'm trying to say. Every time the Igbos are blamed, the one who is blaming them, or the Biafrans, but more the Igbos, is always not looking at what psychologically has happened to Igbo. And nobody has debriefed us of that. I'm still seeing the same thing we saw, the hatred and the killing that we thought was over.
All right, thank you. Let's see. We have less than 30 minutes.
Okay, let me put the question. Let me put it in form of question. What do you want for the people who are now saying we want Biafra? Is it this thing we are in now, that we are being killed every day? We are able to change. The Igbos are able, if you give them freedom, they will immediately change back from just the same way they changed into Nigeria to live a good life and everything. They will change. I think it's time for us to stop blaming the very people who are suffering the most in that country. Thank you.
Let's see. Thank you. Please, if I call you, just be.
Can I actually respond to?
Okay, please.
Baba. Thank you very much, sir. I don't know where you are speaking from, but Simon Ekpa is speaking, and I called him an imbecile, and I stand by that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Hello, Uncle.
Okay, sorry, I muted myself. All right, thank you.
Yes.
You know, while he was talking, while the idiot was talking, thank you so much for bringing me back to Gozi. I would have said all the things I was saying now without knowing that they're not hearing me. He said, look at the comment. Oh, please, let's not build castles in the air. You see people that Nigeria will eventually finish. You understand? People that Nigeria will eventually finish. People that will never survive anything in Nigeria. Even when we get Biafra, these people with this kind of mindset, this commenter here, they will never ever see freedom in their life. They will die because of, what's this word I'm looking for now? Oh my God. Well, I will remember the word I want to use. It's not Stockholm syndrome I want to use. These people that feel too inferior. They don't believe who they are. They don't believe they can ever achieve what Mazi is saying that they can achieve, or what Simon Ekpa is saying they can achieve. They don't believe it. They don't believe that they will ever remain a beggar, because they are built to remain below, underground. Inferiority complex is the word I'm looking for. Inferiority complex. You see them? He's in UK making comments with £10. Inferiority complex will finish him until he will buy in UK. He said, oh, please, lefty, let's not build castles in the air. So everything this man said here now, this idiot in London, he said that it is building castles in the air. He says, your take on this issue is plain emotional. Can you believe it? This is why I ask myself, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will always say, hey, this yoji, Chineke bere. This man that is talking is the elder speaking. I believe he's speaking either from America or Canada. He's not in Nigeria. That's why he's even very, very bold to come out. And this idiot that is jumping bus in London, going to do 2 hours job somewhere, and is able to do £10 £10 super chat. He's calling this elder. This man, I can assure you that this elderly man that is speaking, I can bet you that he's speaking from his own house. This man must be speaking from his own personal apartment that he either bought or paid for, because he looks like a man that has worked his life and is paying for his life, and he knows that he needs to speak for his own people. But an idiot who is probably speaking from Beckham, or where is that Ojuelegba part of London? He jumped out of bus and he saw shady. And maybe one politician have given him $100. I say, oh, go and make the comment. He quickly comes here and say, your take on this issue is plain emotional. We need to get leadership right first in Nigeria. You see him? And he has an Igbo name, Brian Okonkwo. He wants to get leadership right in Nigeria. With everything that has happened with this election, with Tinubu and all the display at the judiciary, your eyes on the judiciary, they shut it down. Your eyes in the court, they tell you Abuja is not, this is the same thing with any other place. Keep quiet. P2B, all your case is rubbish. To trash, they throw it. And they find P2B, how many million? I think 44 million for wasting their time. And today, Tinubu is giving a speech in the United Nations. And one Ijiotic Imbee is making a comment because one Ututu Poyoyo is here on the platform calling our indefatigable excellency, man Simon Ekpa, calling him Imbee. Look at somebody calling Simon Imbee. And they want to get leadership right in Nigeria. I'm telling you, some people, there is nothing you will ever do for them. Nigeria must finish them. Nigeria, I'm telling you, that need to be used as a sacrifice. Look at, somebody made a comment like this. Look at it. Building castles in the air. Your take is emotional. We need to get leadership right first in Nigeria. Hey, Brian Okonkwo, thunder will fire you in that place where you are. If you are a Yoruba man or you are a Hausa man or whoever you are, you made this comment. I don't know. And anybody that reason like you, hey, I will leave my panelists to address it. So now let me allow the Odinketa to insult himself. Not this elder. He did not insult this elder, neither my prime minister. He insulted himself. Let's listen to him.
He's speaking, and I called him an imbecile. And, I stand by that. Yes?
Okay. You have that.
By the way, my name is Chidi. I don't yield to anyone in my Igbo-ness. You're not more Igbo than I am. And I'm not more Igbo than you are.
Can you imagine?
Okay? Now, I cannot tell you, if I tell you, I come from, and my parents lived in precisely the epicenter of the current crisis.
When you look at his ears, doesn't it remind you of this character in Lord of the Rings? They call him Gollum. You know Gollum with the ear, with ears like this terrestrial being.
Antelope.
You know this Gollum, that in the Lord of the Rings, you look at him like, oh my God, I don't know what else to use for this idiot.
Current crisis. If I tell you the amount of Ali Jigarukoga in the last 3 months, I have covered over 350 kilometers on foot. Nalibu. So I'm not going to take lectures from anybody on what is happening in the Southeast. I've come in from the South United States this week. I'm going back to the Southeast. And I'm about Ali Boso. So when we come to this thing, let us all come to this thing as Ainewundibo, and we understand what is going on. If you don't understand, I do. I have lost family, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. I have buried family. So you don't give me lectures about what is happening in sit at home. The first thing is when we are
the next person that go out with the next person Ageli now. Ageli very soon. Don't worry. 5 families go out with the next Ageli. And they got one at the zoo. And on this zoo, I got happen. I want to notice on the zoo, Burugi, a brand of Gabriel more and Udelerio Zugi.
We are talking about this thing. Can we respect one another? Simon Ekpa cannot be sitting and sleeping with a white woman in Finland. And you are telling me that he is what to you? If he is that to you, please, I will respect you and what he is to you. But when I am burying my people, my family, my blood, because of his irresponsibility, and you are giving me lectures, I'll take exception to that. I've listened to you in dignity and respect, but I do think on this matter, I know a lot more than you do. I respect your age because you're older than me, but I swear I know a lot more than you do on this particular subject matter, and I will not yield to you when you try to give me lectures on this matter. I will end there.
All right, thank you, thank you.
And you end your miserable being. That's where you will end. Okay, I'm going to leave it. My panelists are going to come in because I have a lot, honestly, I have a lot to tell this man, but my head is just smoking. I don't know. Some of you might want to help me. And I want to allow Nathaniel to start, please. Chigozie, please bear with me. Let's allow Nathaniel. Nathaniel, please mute yourself. I don't know. Were you there in that program that day? Because I know that you know how to dismantle them in that program. Or did you watch it? Help us to address this nonsense.
Okay, thank you, Pastor Van, and God bless you for the work you are doing. God bless the PM, and God bless MNK. It is God himself that have anointed you people to be doing what you are doing. Because some of these our brothers that are in our midst, whether they are from Igbo or any part of the South they come from, the Satan of this world has blinded their heart. And these people will never come to truth until darkness cover them. The only thing I would ask this brother, if I was in that program, because I wasn't there, is that those of his blood brothers, sisters that he buried, what killed them? Who killed them? How did they die? Okay, when our Uwazurike started this movement again, the people that Uwazurike lost, who killed them? Who killed them? Okay, since when MK started, the people, IPOB or Igbos or all our people, they have been killing. Who has been killing them? So he has not yet woken up until one day Nigeria will happen to him and it will be the next.
Yes, yes.
Let me tell you, since Britain came and penetrate into the zoo from Badagry into Lagos, the first thing they did is to jam two brothers' head who were fighting for kingship in Lagos. After they make one to succeed over, they kidnap Lagos from that king. And from there, they penetrated into Nigeria and they overthrew all our kingdoms. They beheaded all our forefathers. And when they were going back after the massacre, they stole everything that belonged to us. They stole our science. They stole our artworks. They stole everything. And later they hand over the zoo to the Fulanis. And if this man is joking, the Fulanis are saying it with their own mouth.
Yes.
God gave them the zoo through the British.
The British, yes.
And that is what motivated MNK. And that is why our PM is standing on that truth. Because all these people, they and their children, they are going to end up in America, end up in Britain, and their generation will become slaves. Okay, let me just come back to the people that are in Lapadusa now. What is happening in Africa? If Africa was good, if the East, the West, every part of Africa or the Biafra land is good, you will see that some of our people that are in their midst, they will not be there. Even the Africans that are in that boat, they will go back to some part of Africa that has a good economy. They will go and hustle. Like Ghana came to the zoo before, when the zoo at least was alive a little bit. But today, from Egypt to South Africa, there is no one economy in any state in Africa that is good. Because when they came and dissolved Africa, they used people like Tinubu, people like Buhari. They use them right from time. And they are using them today. I work in the oil sector. I work with Shell for 5 years. Do you know that Nigeria doesn't have a spoke to gauge common crude oil? Do you know that Nigeria doesn't have a computer to know the quantity of oil that is going into the ship of a foreigner? that everything is run by foreign companies, that every year it is share Nigeria Limited that is making budget for our own country. That gas pipeline, do you know that that Boni Gas is the third largest gas company in the world? Today, do you have gas in Nigeria? Apart from the bombola they are using. Bombola. Did you have gas that heat water in their houses in Nigeria? No. The pipe they connected from Warri that passed through that Niger. Go to Warri. I live in Warri for 5-6 years. Go to Warri. Go and see for yourself. Go to all those riverine area, all those Opuama, all those Jones Creek, Focados, all those Escravos. Go to Bayelsa. No place, everywhere is dead. They polluted all and they damaged the environment. It will never be corrected. The only thing that will correct it is Biafra. You cannot see that damage on CNN. You cannot see that damage on BBC. But they will come there and be talking nonsense against Apple. Look at how the Fulanis are killing people. Look at how they are driving people away from their communities. Because these state colonial powers, they have used their camera to snap everywhere you have mineral resources. And they are using the Fulanis. There is a video that is circulating where one woman was accusing one nation. I don't want to mention their name. How they are giving arms to Boko Haram in Nigeria. This is the same Boko Haram our leader saw and said, they are coming. They are coming. They are coming. This stupid man will come and begin to call Simon Ekpa name. Because if nothing is done, and God forbid they succeed and take over our land, do you know that God forbid that our people, even the future generation, will continue to be slaves? Look at that man has never suffered what is called racism. Me, I have suffered racism for more than 10 years in this very country I am. Racism, pure hatred. Because he's jumping from bus to bus in UK. The UK that is locking immigrants in the container. The UK that have written a law that they will deport immigrants to Rwanda, even people that does not come from Rwanda. That man is a blind man. We should not mind them. And I pray and I hope that by the grace of God, what the PM is doing right now, that is what God wants for this moment. Any of our people that is now using FGM, federal government number, he should be taken out of the way.
Yes.
He should be taken out. Because the way they colonize Africa, that is the way these politicians, that is the way they stand. They want us to be recolonized again. They want to, this time around is Fulani colonization. No more Britain. Because Britain got over to the Fulani. And when the Fulani colonized that stupid man who was talking, let me tell you, he will now be practicing Sharia. He himself. Yes. His children will become a Sharia people. His identity will be lost. In fact, he cannot even talk. Because one day the Fulani will wake up and bury him and remove his head. So, let me round up here. Whom God has opened their eyes, God has already opened, and their eyes will never close.
Yes.
If they think their Biafra will not come, Biafra is going to come, and all of them will be ashamed, and they all will be left behind. All of them will be left behind. Heaven has approved Biafra. That is why today the PM is standing in for our leader, MNK. And what God is using him to do, in fact, no man can explain it. God is using the PM in a miraculous manner. And just as Singapore was in one time, after they wrecked Singapore, and Singapore put themselves for sale, and Indonesia wanted to buy Singapore, until one man came up and began to do something extraordinary and brought Singapore back to life. But there is nobody that is available for the zoo, because our leader has already prophesied that the zoo is on the path of destruction. Even if they put the zoo for market, nobody go buy, because the oil and gas that make the zoo to even have a name, the Western power has already kidnapped that one. The only thing you are seeing in the zoo is the people that are living in the zoo. And if the people don't want themselves to be cargo like oil and gas, let them wake up now, because the zoo is going to fall. Let me tell you, nobody will give them money to borrow again. And when they liquidate, they will tell Simon Ekpa, even if you want to go and take up to Kaduna, come and carry. Come and carry. Even if you want to take up to Lagos, Simon Ekpa, come and carry. Because nobody will buy zoo again. God is using Simon Ekpa. God is using MNK. And they know what to do when Biafra come. And that is what we are looking for. And that is what we want to see. So that we will not be ashamed everywhere we go. We will not be, so people will not be calling us, say we'll be black people. That our nature has suffer. That is the way they talk in France here. I won't hide that one from you. Anytime they put on camera, they put on black people, they say, oh, they don't get house, oh, they don't get paper, they don't get job, oh, their children, they been using so. That is what they are calling black people here. They are using black people as an experiment. They are putting shame on black people body. Now, so it be for Italy, now so it be for everywhere. I stayed in Italy before. I was in Finland before. Now, so shame that they catch black people. But Biafra is coming to come and stop that shame. And Biafra will come. Nobody can hide it. All of us that are in diaspora, even those of us that are not contributing, we know the truth. And this truth, we are all standing by it. In a little way, we are making our contribution. We are going to be free. We don't want anybody to give us a bonbon for mouth or give us bonvita to drink. We can do it by ourselves. And that is what our leaders stand for. And may God bless him. And may God bless all of you that are standing for Biafra. May God bless Simon Ekpa. May God bless the work of his hand. May God bless ESN, Biafra Liberation Army. God is using all of you. And at the end, Biafra will come. I give my mic. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was awesome. Thank you. Very powerful. Thank you so much. While you are just there, maybe resonate more, and then later you can come and tell us your encounter with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, how he transformed your life and your reasoning. I give the microphone first of all now to Chigozie before Obieze. Chigozie, can you take your microphone?
Yes. Good morning. Like I said before I was kicked out. I want to thank you so much for what you have been doing, and also want to thank our PM too. And at the same time, I want to thank Madam Azoka Charles Wankwo, who also have been doing a lot. And with other people like Mazi, you go yourself, who have been doing so much. And also Sonia Barawa, all of them, I can't mention their names. You know, they have been doing marvelously. You know, they have been doing so much. Each time I look at the internet, I always see them. I don't know how they are doing it. You know, sometimes I begin to wonder, me that just to come to look at and to see what is going on. Sometimes they have done like 2 or 3 steps and go out. I will still see their pages. So I thank God for them, and God who has given them the strength to do so. I also want to thank our brother who just make his own speech, although he has spoken well. These are the type of people that we need at this time to make sure that things are properly done and all that. So what I want to say, my brother, like the fellow that we were watching, who is just mounting nonsense from his mouth, that is the Chidi or whatever he called himself. He claimed that he trekked 300 and something kilometers with his foot in 3 months. 3 months. I know he know what is kilometer. Did he actually know what is kilometer? When somebody trek 300 and something kilometers with his foot in Igbo land in 3 months, that means in 1 month he trekked 100 and something. Then in the other month, the same thing, 300 and something, until you now have 350 kilometers in 3 months. I think he lied over that. That is not really my major reason of coming out for him. He is a bad person, to be precise, because he is not real. He's not real. He's not real. He claimed that he don't insult, but he started with insult. He started raining insult. He claimed that nobody would teach him anything about what happened in Biafra land. And he wants people to learn from him. He wants people to learn from him. Look at how bad he is. And he also came and then started calling names to our PN. And after he finished calling all those nonsense names, imbecile and all those bullshit coming out of his mouth, he now trying to address himself as cheat. He cannot be cheat. He cannot be cheat. The Bible says that whatever measure you measure to someone should be used to you again.
Not to you.
He should know that he is no more cheat. As he said that this is imbecile, it means that himself is an imbecile. He's an imbecile. He should stop talking nonsense. He knows nothing about the Biafra land. He knows nothing about it. He has never worked anywhere. Where has he worked? And we come here and be talking, we that are here, we know what is going on here. What does he know? He said he has buried 5 of his families and all that. That is completely lie. What is the names of these families that he buried? When did they what killed them? Just like my brother asked that question. So has people not been dying all these years? Didn't I bury my father? Is it only him that buried his own person? If people begin to talk about who they buried, that means it was Mazi Simon that killed them.
Yes, anybody that die in Igbo land is Mazi Simon that killed them.
That man is not fine. It's not fine. I think something is actually wrong with him. Looking at his face. In fact, the video camera was very faint. I cannot view him properly. I don't know the kind of camera he was using for himself, honestly. At his level, I don't know where he resides. That fellow resides not in this country. Because if he do, I don't think he will be coming out the way he's coming out, because I don't think he do. He live in this country called Nigeria. Let him know the country where he is standing is about to collapse. I don't know if he's aware. He's collapsing. And as he continues to hold his hand on the collapsed nation, he's going to collapse together with it. As he consistently holding it, as he said he will love Nigeria with all his strength, according to the national anthem. So he is still loving it with all his strength. Let him keep on. Let him not stop, because as he's collapsing, he is collapsing with it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be a man of pure heart, did they think that they are better than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? That fellow now, he thinks that is better than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been living a very comfortable life. His father is Eze, he's a king. He lacks nothing.
Try and reduce the time so that we'll be able to give other people the chance to talk.
So that man should be able to understand, well, I still want to make more speech about this. So because of others that I want to say something, maybe I will research some things so that later, maybe if I have time, I will still come in again to my view. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chigozie. Thank you very much. Obieze, please just take not more than 3 minutes. Okay, he's also here. Let's hear what you have to say. I want you not to forget, if you remember, because I want us to share our experience, how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has transformed your life, your encounter with him. Remember, the program is also testimony time. And as while you're addressing this idiot, also awakening people, because this idiot, he needs deliverance. Because if there's anybody that have come under the influence, under the anointing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, You can never talk like this. Never, 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 never. You will be delivered completely from Nigeria. You will know that Nigeria is your enemy, not Simon Ekpa. You know that Fulani, that Britain has had, just like Nathaniel narrated it very well. You know that Fulani, that Britain handed Nigeria over to, they are your problem. They are the people you should target, not the people trying to deliver you from the same Fulani that you will now be telling us you traveled, you trek 300 kilometers, that people died in your family, lying to deceive yourself. Please give us that testimony if you have any, and briefly address also this idiot if you have to. Thank you very much, Obieze.
Pastor Vamavan, good morning from my end.
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're welcome. I can hear you.
Yeah, I greet you, my brother, for the good job you are doing for Biafrans. I greet you. God will surely bless you. On my own side, about this guy, you are putting his picture on your program. If I were the vice, I will tell you to take him off from your system. I know this guy since 1999.
Okay.
During Obasanjo regime.
Tell us about him.
Chidi OdinK is like, you know, Shemole, Adam Oshemole.
Okay.
Adam Oshemole was the Nigerian Labour Congress chairman. What did Adam Oshemole do when he was Labour chairman? He was shouting for the poor masses, for the poor. Every day you will see him from AIT to NTA to Channel Television to this one. The same thing Chidi OdinK. The same thing this guy is doing. He's a 419. He's a criminal. Because he knows how to speak good English. So every morning he will jump from one TV station to another TV station to another TV station, and he's fighting. He claims he's a human rights lawyer. He's fighting for the poor masses. Then either Obasanjo or one of the government, they give him a post. They like the way they give Oshemole. They give him a post. So from there, nobody hear anything from him anymore. He's not fighting for the human rights again. He's not doing his activist work. So now he's defending Nigeria. That Nigeria he was fighting before is what he's defending now. Because he already chopped the cake. Maybe now he's losing. There's no money in his pocket again. That's why he just. Yeah, he just come out for somebody to recognize him again. He was shot since 1999. If we have been hoping, waiting for this guy to give us the good Nigeria, the good everything we need in Nigeria, everybody will die. Everybody will die. He's a 4-1. Nobody should listen to him.
We're not listening to him. We are not listening to him. We are exposing his idiocy.
This guy, OdinK, you know I forget the name of the Tinubu lawyer. Can you help me remember this Tinubu lawyer that was helping with his campaign? That they gave a post the other day. The Senate rejected him.
Fagbemi.
No, not Fagbemi.
The other one, this one, the aviation minister. What's his name now? The one that gave aviation minister.
Yeah, if you call his name, I know. I just forgot his name.
The one, this SN, Festus
Keyamo, yes. This OdinK and Festus Keyamo, they are the same group. They are the same group. They were shouting for human rights activists. Once they enter government, all of them will shut up their mouth. That is the same. The way you see Festus Keyamo, just the same way you see OdinK. There's nothing good that will come out of him. There's nothing good that will come out of him. Once they give him any post, everybody will shut up his mouth. Everybody will shut up his mouth. Play his this now on your program. There's nothing good we can learn from him. There's nothing.
We are not. You need to understand. We are not learning from him. We are telling him how idiotic he is.
To me, he's not. To me, he didn't want it because we are doing advert. We are advertising him. We are advertising him more. He's looking for a job. We are advertising him more. Yeah. This is the same way he did during the Obasanjo regime, during this Yaradua regime. Jonathan, the same thing. He will be going to one TV station to another, because he knows how to speak good English. So people will, this guy is a nice guy, he's an Igbo guy, he's a nice guy. My bro, since 1999 till today, let him show us what he achieved, what he had done for the poor masses.
You are not more Igbo than I am. You are very idiotic.
Yeah, so there's no, for me, there's no need. There's no need. Thank you.
Thank you so much for enlightening us on that annual fair. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in Nigeria, I was watching him all, thinking that they are the Messiah that will help the Igbo people. What? Look at we today. If it's not in Nnamdi Kanu or Simon Ekpa, we'll be nowhere. We'll be nowhere.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
that was a
thank
good one
you, my
from
brother.
you.
Thank you, my brother. Continue your good job. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Please go ahead and give us your own submission.
Good morning, good afternoon, my brother, Pastor Vam.
You're welcome.
May God bless you for this time like this that you make things to happen. See, may God bless the day your mother gave birth to you, because the way God works, people don't understand. Please, I want to just give me a little time. I want to make things to clear. You see, this life, God is working. And I want to say something. Do you know that just a short of bit of how a counter with Mazi, I counter with that man spiritual, whereby when I hear a man said, Buhari cannot jail me. I was born in Abuja. I grew up in the land, the state, the city where I grew up now has been taken over by Fulani. Even I call my elder brother, say, do you know where we grew up in Abuja? It has been taken by Boko Haram. My brother say, I don't want to cut it short. See, you see that very man you just put this program is good, and don't worry. This is the time for us to be bringing any information you hear here. Call your person so that analyze their foolishness. Do you know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a great man? I want to ask this very man, when they put this station, what he make and create this platform? Is it to make money, or to make Nigeria be a better place, or to make the citizen of Nigeria be a better place? Rudolph, I want to answer your questions, because sometimes everybody brings to his panel. They want to make Nigeria.
Okay, no guys, 1 minute. This is Nigeria. That man is defending. These are footballers, footballers that are going to train. All of them have AK.
Ball where you carry. See you. Not the one.
Can you guys hear it? Is it talking?
I don't observe you.
Can you hear the voice? Footballers. That Chidi. He will not mention anything like this. This is not in Abia State or Imo State. This is in Plateau. Footballers going to train. Every one of them have AK-47 to protect themselves in Nigeria. That is how Nigeria have become.
You know why?
But you will not talk about it. Are these people protecting themselves against ESN? Are they protecting themselves against
only you. I don't observe you.
This is the Plateau State. Footballers who want to go play ball. All of them wear AK-47. Because if they don't, terrorists will come on them. Because in Nigeria, terrorists are not being attacked. They attack people that attack terrorists. If you go after terrorists, the Nigerian government will go after you.
You know why?
So if you are a citizen, protect yourself, the government will go after you. So these ones, they allow them because they are footballers. So they have to hold it, and the terrorists will know that they have their AK-47, they will avoid them. But if they don't have their AK-47, terrorists will go after them and buy all of them. That is what Nigeria has become. Okay, continue your point, okay.
Do you know why I didn't make comment on this video? Because every day I follow you. When you post, after you say a word, you say, okay, watch this video, I see. Do you know why I just want to complete that same matter of this Rudolph, when you bring this studio of that program, when you bring that man. I do Rudolph studio all the time. You know, I know they come up, I know they comment, because if I enter that platform, I know they will kick me, because my spirit will there not be the same. The only person I comment, I only thank God for Bros Nathaniel. I know all of them. But why I know the comment, I don't show myself because my spirit with them and what I go talk, not go represent what they believe and what they understand. Because they just go school for nothing. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't feel. The only person I respect there, I know they see how much, and I advise that man, young handsome man, to leave the Kenneth. When that man always brings something, is it Kenneth or Kenneth? But Kenneth, not the Kenneth. When that guy, Ibuga always brings the right point, they always show. They always try to warn the oppressed because of the thing that they speak. You see, I don't know whose tribe Rudolph be. If he be Igbo man, if you want that Nigeria to good, because Nigeria don't feel good based on everything they work. If you want,
Rudolph,
wait.
Is sponsored by the zoo.
Thank you.
Rudolph is sponsored by the zoo.
Yes.
Do you know why? I have that question.
Majority of the people that are speaking in Rudolph program, they are speaking to defend Nigeria. So at times when I come in and I have them, they will block me after they will admit it again because they are defending Nigeria. That's what they do in that program.
That's what they do.
Do you know why I say so? I speak with the spirit, with understanding. Ask Rudolph, if you want a better Nigeria, as you say, always play Mazi Nnamdi Kanu encounter with you when he tell you the real fact of Nigeria problem. Make it a plan. That replacement of when they play so long is too long. We have to unite. Make you always play that interview with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Make the people they hear through your platform know the problem of Nigeria. That man is hiding something whereby God will destroy the future and see, God will shock all of them. I just can't look their brain. I say they just go school, they just they foolish of they don't know what they are doing because the spirit of God has overtaken all those agitation fighting for what they believe, how God wants them to fight for. That is why I don't want to show myself, and I thank God for Brother Kenneth. Do you know what, Bros Mazi? Keep on playing that video. If not, if somebody call you, I'll tell you, say, boss, listen to these people and analyze their foolishness for your own platform because people, they need to be wise because the life they are living their doom, whereby they are trying, waiting they make Rudolph the hide things. You know about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All those people that they watch Mazi Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, waiting make Rudolph, not if they show other things about Simon Ekpa. Any pronouncement about Simon, make the plan, make they talk about the counter, make they see how the government, they make them know what they happen for. I don't know, bros, you really say the truth, say they are really sponsored by Nigeria Zoo because for Rudolph, I never know the trap on the bill, but if na Igbo man, Judas Iscariot is better than him. Yes. Yeah, Rudolph, if you dey hear me, I dey come your plan. I dey see even a lecturer, all of them want speak English when the problem is here. Know the problem of Nigeria. What is Ojukwu? May you bring solution is let us divide. Divide don't mean say they go fence everybody. No, you can still marry who you want to marry, but no, be secure. Let your people be the people of your police, your army. Life first, life important. Just make simple, play Simon Ekpa every day. Simon make broadcast in any way. Maybe they use now they make content. You will see people will leave their panel, will leave their platform because they just speak out of ignorance or just want to make more view in their platform. When the life want divide, that nation want divide, they don't know, they know that they pretend just want gain money first to say, you know, do you know why? Anytime somebody bring matter, Rudolph not ever get answer. He only brings some point. He could hide himself. If you ask Rudolph, say, Rudolph, what is happening in Nigeria now? Do you support of let Biafra come, the nation will be okay, or you believe in one Nigeria? It will use story of how he tell it. That Connie school when they go say, I am not a one of that. Let's do whatever that. Why are you denying just the fact? Where do you stand? Is Nigeria working for you? Yes or no? They're going to bring another people come out. I expect him to play T.Y. Danjuma say, if you realize on Nigeria police or army, you will all doom. Why not they play that interview about T.Y. Danjuma? When say if you realize on Nigeria army, say they don't collude. Why not they talk about that matter? If not, they will shut the platform down. See, all these people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is great, bro.
Thank you.
I'm coming for just that. Thank you for even bringing this. Leave that Igbo man. Only one question when I want to ask that man. There's one guy asking question. He say, bro, sir, I thank you for everything. But who are the name of those people when they kill? All those people when you say they go bury, they go find for hospital, for grave, for mortuary. Who they kill them? You say you know the one where they kill for north. You say you know the one they kill for south. The name for the people you not fit talk on. When you want for talk on, make it come for privately. Say, I will give you my number. Okay, make you come tell and say, you know where I am now. I'm in hospital. You are very stupid. Who they deceive? You know people when they die, you know if you call who they kill them. But you know they kill them for not. You know, not only you can't know who they kill all of them. You know if you mention that name, you are see who they deceive. Very stupid man. I they watch them every day. Once we look open up, I hear they look them say these people will now open an eye, find solution. Nigeria will divide from the eye. Biafra will come for the eye.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. That was very good. Thank you very much. I'm not going to stay so long again, but I see that Nathaniel has something to say. Let me bring in this our brother Daniel Chisom. Daniel Chisom, hope you have been following since. Tell us what you give us your own take. Daniel, unmute yourself.
Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the work, or the good work you are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Some of them, like my brother said, they know the truth, but they don't want to say it. They know the truth. But the problem they have is because some of them have collected bribe. They don't know how to say the truth. But there is nothing that we do. Truth must be truth.
Yes.
If they like, let them go to Abuja and or London and buy, and let Nigeria buy house for them. Truth remains the truth. Because you cannot solve the truth if you don't start where the truth. If you don't start where, you cannot solve a problem if you don't start where the problem come from. Where did all this thing start? That is the question they need to. They know. But out of selfishness, out of greed, out of bribe, they are talking out of point. They know Nigeria is a country whereby yesterday is better than today. Yesterday is better than today. That is Nigeria. Last year is better than this year. And I'm fully confident that this year will be better than next year. With full confidence. Serious. This year, but you know the funny thing, the religious leaders are the part of the main problem. I'm a Christian, but I will tell you the truth, the religious leaders is the major problem we're having. Watch what will happen. I think this year is running out now. You'll be hearing, 2024, you are going to get promotion. Get promotion for where? Let them come and let them speak. They don't want. But you see thousands of killing of church, killing. None of them is talking about it. You are telling me.
Thank you. I want us to focus on the point we have here. Nigeria issue, we talk about it every time. We are talking about some testimonies of how encounter you have with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then also, if you know about this idiot, I've played the video here, you can mention on it. Hello, my brother. And I'm live. And I'm live now, right now. I'm live on a live broadcast. I know I'm all. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Daniel. You want to round up your submission so that I want to play one particular video?
So let them let them talk about releasing let them release our leader for us. That is my own conclusion. Let them release our list, let them release our leaders for us. We know who is holding them, but they don't know. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Chidi. Thank you so much. Did I say Chidi? Chidi don't let my mouth. Thank you so much, Chisum. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless you. All right.
Is it sorry, bros? Is it the Chidi that said, no matter how you say like that, he cannot stop it down? Is that Chidi?
I don't understand what you mean.
I said you mean the Chidi that the one that said, no matter how you blackmail Samonekpa, he will not hurt him down.
That one is
bring him down.
That's what I'm not Chidi. Okay, Nathaniel, can you go ahead if you have something to share with us about your encounters? I want to play one video. I'm sure some of you want to say something about it. But go ahead, Nathaniel, while I bring that video.
Okay. I will thank God for sending MNK to us. When they say born again, the real born again, when it comes to truth, that is what I found in him. And I also found in him, just as Nelson Mandela said, a leader that changed ideology because of what he is facing is not a leader. The leader that does not change from what he believes is the real leader. And MNK has never changed. The question I asked him, because I spoke to him 3 times in his program when he was still broadcasting, I asked him about these 2 rappers of a thing. And when he explained, I begin to see my mother like an Igbo woman like my mother. And somebody has also asked him also that he has to go to Benin because there is something they hid there. Because when they declare war on Benin, that is how they separated us from the Igbo people. And really, we are one people, because when we close prayer, he said, you know, this traditional way also, we pray with kola. And there is something also between this present Oba, no matter the circumstances that surround him, the Oba of Benin, and also the king of Sabama, the Obi of Onitsha. There are things that they are hiding about our relationship. Those people, they know it and they don't want to say it. This present Oba, this present Obi, this present king of Sabama in Bayelsa State, this Olu of Wari and all of them, there is something we have in common, and all of them are quiet because they be Wayo people. So MNK is my leader, is my pastor, is my prophet. You know, when you are spiritually inclined, you will know that truth is very, very expensive. And somebody that does not change from that truth he spoke or is speaking is the real person that stands for truth. And let me tell you, when it comes to Biafra land, when it comes to the zoo, after Yeshua, Jesus Christ, the next person is Mazi Kanu. The next person is him. Because I want to know something, I want to see truth. And since I grew up, closing to 50 years now, there is something I wanted to know. And when I started speaking to him on the on phone, I began to discover those things. That darkness that covered, that I cannot see what is between us as one people. I cannot see this relationship. I cannot see what happened to our forefathers, this colonization and the rest. When I spoke to him and he responded to my question, all those things became clear.
Wow.
And that very truth, it will never, 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 never go away from me as a person. It will never go. The zoo are locking him up. That is why darkness is completely overwhelmed the zoo, because they should let him out so that the light can shine on the people of the zoo. But the prophecy he prophesied, me and you, we are going to see it clear, because a spiritual man like him who fasted for 150 days because of the truth he believed, and they kidnapped him and put in prison. All of them are wasting time. God will bring him out. This light will shine. Biafra will come. And all these people, they are all going to go into captivity. Why? The glory of God. That Biafra will proclaim. That we are going to see it. We will live in it. Benefit from it. We, our children, even the future. Let me tell you, he is greater than Azikiwe. He is greater than Obafemi Awolowo. He is greater than Balewa. The British know him.
Yes.
And that is why this thing is happening to him today.
Exactly.
They don't want us to be free. That is why they are keeping him in there. The truth has already spoken. That truth is going to come to pass. Nobody can do anything. So he is the real man of God. He's after Yeshua, he is the next person because he has clear my understanding. He has made me to be seen. He has made me to know that between black people, there is no distance. That the people that came from afar, they are the ones that turn us against ourselves. And that is what they are doing, using our own politicians. Because they can buy a aeroplane, because they can feed their own children, because they can take them to the nonsense University of Harvard, the nonsense Harvard University and the rest, and train their brain to be criminals. That is why they are saying we should not be one. And MNK has come that will be one. Nothing will change it again. Nothing will change it. But those that want to betray us, as they have been betraying him, betraying even African race, all of them will end up in captivity. Why God will make us to be free, and we all shall be free. God is with him there. He's going to come back. There's nothing they can do. The more the zoo keep him, the more the zoo will liquidate. Nobody will even buy the zoo. They don't get all here. Look at their gas now. They are giving it to Europe. Why the people doesn't have gas at home? Are they not cost? Are they not cost? Buhari, Turubu, Torudo, Obaseki. Are they not cost? God has laid a curse on them. And darkness will cover them. But MNK, whom God has brought to us, God will keep him for us. And we all, we have this Biafra, and we will live in Biafra. And Biafra will come for our children and the future children to be free from slavery and colonization and defamation and stigmatization. That is what MK. Let me quickly say this one. When he went to Atlanta to go and stand in the same place where they cargo some of our forefathers, they said for them to believe to be a slave, they rather jump to the sea, and they jump into the sea and they die. MNK went there and stood in the same place. And stood in the same place. What made these people to jump into the sea? Because they were cargo as slaves. We are part of slavery. The man know, and God sent him to remove us from slavery. And we are ready to be free. And God will help us to be free.
See?
He is, after Yeshua, he is the Messiah. He is the Messiah. I love him. If I don't know, but the grace of God permit me, I will go to where they born this man. I will go to that place and I will stand in that place. The day God created that man, God bless this world. Wow. God bless Biafra. God bless our people. The day God created that man. May God bless him. Thank you, Vamava. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. This is not just against saying eulogy. This is from the depths of the heart, I tell you. You know, some of us, the day we had encounter with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is the day the spirit of fear and death gave way in our lives. I don't know about you. You know, some of the boldness people express today, some of the, you know, the authority you realize you have as a human being, as a black man. You realize that, until I started listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I never knew I could challenge the status quo like this. You know, before you feel like, no, don't talk, don't talk, if you talk, you die, no, don't talk, leave them. But after hearing a man who will stand and challenge the status quo and speak truth until tomorrow, I'm telling you, tomorrow, some of them, it is now that most of the military men are secretly speaking. Like one military man spoke to me who has run to America. He told me, look, let me tell you, it is everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you about Buhari, about Nigeria. It is true. It is true. That is why, that is the thing that Tinubu knows. That they know that Tinubu knows. The reason why they will allow an ancestor like Tinubu to be president is because already Nigeria don't finish. And they had to make some time, okay, for him not to expose all these things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows, that they know, we must put a terrorist to be your vice president. A known terrorist sympathizer, Shetima. Do you think that Tinubu will just accept Shetima? No. They have to give, that is the condition. Okay, you know this, we know this, then this is the condition. It's on contract. Now, if they do all this, look at this now. Let me play this because I'm going to round up now very quickly. And then let's. This is a video. This took place at the Senate. My voice is coming out again. But I don't know. Something must be wrong with this. What's happening here? Let me do something, please. Hold on, guys. Can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you very well.
Yeah, I hear you. The system is about to crash, but let me quickly end this program. But let me try and finish this. I pray that this thing will play. If it doesn't play, then I will know that. Okay. All right. Please tell me from the studio if you can hear it.
It says unity and faith.
Very clear.
Peace.
Okay, let me rewind it.
It says unity and faith.
His name is Senator Olushola Adeyeye. This is a senator, APC senator in the Senate House. I think it's either the 8th Assembly or the 7th Assembly. Now listen to him.
Peace and progress. The truth is, whatever a man sows, the same he will reap. And that goes for a family, that goes for a tribe, that goes for a nation, and that goes for a multinational republic such as Nigeria. When a nation or republic cannot keep faith with justice and with the truth, it will never achieve unity. It will never achieve peace, and it will never achieve progress. Mr. President, sir.
Pay attention to the emphasis he's using to say it. This is one of their own. The way we tell you, it will never achieve peace, it will never achieve justice, it will never achieve progress. With emphasis.
One of us quoted from this constitution,
Nigerian constitution,
and went ahead to make prescription for how to move forward. I dare to tell this nation today that this is the problem. This constitution can never give us progress. This constitution can never give us peace. This constitution can never give us unity. And unfortunately, most of us in this National Assembly, we don't have the spine to face what we need to give this republic to have peace and progress. What do I mean? This constitution has 68 items. 68 on the exclusive list. This constitution has only 12 on the concurrent list. And those 12 are written so nebulously, so fraudulently, that you know that the intention is to even undermine those concurrent lists. That is why those who want unity and peace in Nigeria must first remember
that the name of our republic is not just Nigeria. The formal name of this republic is Federal Republic of Nigeria. Unfortunately, we don't run a federalist system in Nigeria. Otherwise, what is so unique about all those things that are in the exclusive list? We used to have a parliamentary system, and then we want.
Well, I've gotten the point. I want to pray. I don't want to waste my time playing it all. The point that you have seen there is that this constitution can never give you peace, can never give you justice. And they keep gathering every year. You make election, you did it, and they will quote Nigeria constitution. I hope you saw what the constitution did with you in the last election. Hey, 25%. Hey, go to court. You went to court. What did you see? Mazi Nnamdi, this thing that they sit down there in their assembly, every 4 years, another assembly will come. Mazi, that's why Mazi Nnamdi is the only savior. Mazi Nnamdi has seen everything. The reason is because the British government, they sit down and they make sure that, look, you must not have anything that will make the people become free. The people must be under your control, and there is no way you will pass a constitution or give a law that will give the people the right to have whatever they want. They can never. So the only way you can have what you want is to break away from that evil entity. And if you want to break away peacefully, you can't. And in fact, in the whole world, nobody have ever had a breakthrough peacefully. No way. You can't have it. Tell me a nation that got their freedom peacefully. Mazi Nnamdi, he challenged this idiotic Rudolph in his program. It was Rudolph. In Rudolph's program, he told him, can you show me any nation that got their independence or that got their freedom from a peaceful way? Show me. Nobody. So that is the only way out is a hard way, which Mazi Nnamdi have instituted, which the legacy that Simon Ekpa maintains. That's why anybody that have gotten deliverance today, talking with a clear mind, have sat down under Mazi Nnamdi, have had an encounter. Whether you are a Biafran or you are not a Biafran, you may be a Yoruba, you may be an Hausa, but Mazi Nnamdi has had an impact in your life. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, his breakthrough and transformation came from Mazi Nnamdi. He got deliverance. Every one of us got our deliverance, our baptism of fire from Mazi Nnamdi. He knew all these things. This one that this man is saying with power, this constitution cannot. Mazi Nnamdi knew it already. And that is why he became very adamant. That's why even if you bring billions of dollars, I give to him, because he knows he's a man. How much will he eat? How much? All he needs to eat is eat 3 square meals a day if he wants to eat and become fat. And he will live highest how many years? 90 years, 95, maybe 100, and he will die. Then he will carry money in portfolio. And then the destiny of everybody, and then the unborn generation will continue to suffer. That's why no amount of money can buy his conscience. The same ideology has been inculcated into our prime minister. Bring all the money in this world. You cannot buy him. Because how much will he eat? The money that he will use to feed himself and his family, he already has it. He is working for it. He will get it as long as he continues to live. So why will he collect extra baggage and mortgage the destiny of Biafrans? That's the deliverance that people like this Chidi OdinK have not gotten yet. That's the deliverance that people like the other one that Simon Barotona Nehemiah, the one that would help us for I. Was that the map carrier? What's that his name again? What's his name again? The map carrier. Cafe again. That one help us I. Some of them.
Can I say his name? I think.
His name. Remember.
I think. Kanu something.
No. Who does this map carrier?
Kanu, no me Tony. Tony Kanu, no me Tony.
Tony Nnamdi.
Tony.
Yeah. Most of them, you know, they have not gotten that deliverance yet. That's why you see them every time you say that they're talking about map, or they tell you, show us your roadmap, show us because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's gospel of deliverance has not caught up with them yet. They continue to deceive themselves and continue to look at it. The constitution of Nigeria can never, no matter go left, right, center, it can never. There's no way you can deliver Nigeria. No way you can deliver Nigeria. So I have given up from here, and I'm going to allow Ifeanyi, if he comes in, you give out your delivery, Ifeanyi Naji, and then I'll allow everybody to talk for two minutes, and then I'll go and rest. Ifeanyi.
Yeah, bro, Raf.
Yeah, go ahead, please. You're just coming. You're welcome.
I agree too. I'm so sorry for coming late, sir.
No problem.
I've been busy. You know, some of us that get our delivering from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because that man is a saint from God.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that some of us doesn't know that the way we are being treated in Nigeria, that is not the way we should be treated. But the problem that we're delivered through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because we don't have the voice that speaks for us. The people you thought that they are going there to speak for you, when they get there, they will disappoint you to the highest level. So some of us, we became fed up. That's why some of us begin to hustle around to get out of that country. I keep on telling people that anybody who go out of Nigeria, just escape. Because all of us, we are just escaping. Because Nigeria doesn't hold anything for you. There's no future. You see someone after graduating everything, you go back and start riding keke. The person will become a barrel pusher, become a conductor. You'll be speaking big grammar on a bus, in the bus. Whereby the people who do not even attend the school will be there. You'll be there serving them. It's like what the Bible said, that you see a king walking on a barefoot and see a commoner riding on a horse. That's exactly what it means. But thank God to Chukwuka Abiyama for bringing somebody like Nnamdi Kanu. And I really thank him again for bringing our PM, who stand as the finisher. Because I know that he's going to finish it. And I want our people to know that freedom is not being given. I've never heard in this life that a slave is being let go without a fight. That's why when I was watching, there is a man you posted his picture on your X, which is Twitter. That man, that was an interview they did on him. He said that the black people are not ready for freedom. Then the journalist who was interviewing him asked him, what is the meaning that the black people are not ready for freedom? He said, because we are not ready to pay the price for freedom. Then the journalist asked him, what is the price for freedom? He said that the price for freedom is death. When you want to be free, you shouldn't be afraid of death. Death should be the one scared of you because you want freedom. You shouldn't mind anything around. The only focus that you have in this life is that freedom. Every other thing comes after the freedom. Forget about all this infrastructure, stomach infrastructure. They are not fighting for freedom. You look at what is it called? What is it called? Paul Achebe, or what is it called? Lashing on Ikenga, telling him, how can you be saying that they are killing Nigeria destiny? He was lashing on him, insulting Ikenga, cursing him. But he's doing that on his own because somebody like you and the 247, you begged him not to go that road that he's going. There is no way in that road that was going. He bluntly went and look at his life today. My brother, I want to thank you. And I was surprised that the one that called himself Chidi Omogene, whatever they call himself, on this guy, Dr. Damage show, was talking rubbish, calling our PM an imbecile. If you look at that man, you know that he's seeking Kwashoko. Kwashoko is disturbing him.
He looks like Gollum from Lord of the Ring, that ancient creature from the space. You know,
honestly,
years like
he has kwashoko. Look at him calling a man that is made an imbecile. He said that he walk 1,000 kilometers or 500. He has not started walking. No. He has not started walking. Although that some people like us doesn't meet him, maybe in that Dr. Damage show. Those of them that go there to talk rubbish. Had it been I have a time, maybe one day I will go there. Let one of them come to talk rubbish.
They will drop you. They will not allow you.
Let me finish him. If you tell me that our people that are being massacred every day, him Chidi, what has he said or what has he done for the people who was massacred in Nkpo? What did he do concerning the people who was massacring when Wike was massacring our people in Obibo? Did he say anything? Did we see him in Dr. Dame's show to come and condemn what Wike was doing? It's for you to come out in Dr. Dame's show to talk rubbish from your mouth that you are still walking freely in Biafra land, walking that 1,000 mile that you are walking is because of Simon Ekpa upholded what's the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Exactly. If not, Fulani people would have killed that your mother. You think that is in the village. All your sister, they would have been raped by the Fulani people. You are there. You are attacking your own brother that is fighting for your own freedom, for the freedom of your unborn children, and you didn't see the Fulani people that army people are negotiating with them. You see many of them. Army are negotiating with them, telling them, calling their people not to attack them, that they should allow them, that they are just passing. A man with AK-47. This one, they are not hiding it. All of them on that bike, they have their machine gun, they have their AK-47. And the army are watching them. But they will send them to Eastern region to come and kill our people at will, to come and tell us Python dance. One, why wouldn't, okay, why haven't the army, chief of army staff send these people to go and dance Python dance in the north? They are sending all the troops. Let them continue coming. They will be collecting woto. In fact, we're on promise, although our prime minister have already declared that we're on a snake in the monkey shadow. Jakeshan way. That is the way we are now. For them to know that the hour has gone. Our leader, when he raised up the dragon flag, he said that we are no longer complaining. We don't lament anymore. The time of lamentation have gone. The time we are now is the time of action. And after the action, freedom will come. Our prime minister said he's going to cut their hand. After cutting their hand, he will cut their tail. After cutting their tail, he will cut their leg. When he finishes cutting their leg, he will cut off their head. And their will come. Then Biafra. I don't know. My brother, I don't know the kind of God that made we, especially some of our Igbo people. Although I don't blame them, some of them, it was the Janjaweed that impregnated their mother, so they don't know anything. So why wouldn't they speak with both sides of their mouth? Is there any country in this planet Earth that got their freedom through agitation? If I may ask you, Pastor Van Van Van, by agitating, by writing UN, by writing EU, is it not the same UN that give Nigeria ultimatum 6 months to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that welcome the useless president of Nigeria? Is it not the same? Is it not the same UN?
I'm telling you.
Why can't them hold him and ask him to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? But they welcome him to tell you that even the UN themselves, they are corrupt, they are criminals.
Yes, no.
The EU, all of them, very corrupt and useless set of people coming to our land to take our resources.
The one that giving Boko Haram guns. That yes. when they said they are coming, that word is very, very big. They are the one that is giving Boko Haram. That Boko Haram you see, so that full investment. It is the Western world that is giving them guns, those ammunition. Even in this nation I know one philosopher, very high personality, they respect him. That this man has worked with up to 3, 4, 5 presidents in this nation This current president is using him. And there is a video that is accusing them of sponsoring Boko Haram. If our people continue to live in denial, they are going to chase all of them away. But thank God for MNK, thank God for Simon Ekpa, that will not let it happen. The Boko Haram you are seeing is being sponsored by European Union. It's being sponsored by Western world. Our people should wake up, or they will not have a place again on earth. They should wake up anywhere they are. That is the truth of the matter.
Yes, my brother, because they cannot tell me they don't know they don't know what is happening in Nigeria. They cannot tell me that they don't know what is going on in Nigeria, but they know everything that is going on in Ukraine. They are the sponsor of exactly what is happening in Nigeria. But thank God for the kind of leaders that you give to us. My brother Ralph, I know you are tired because of your legs, and I know that this program will last longer. So let me just drop here.
Thank you
I
very
salute
much.
you, my brother, and I
Thank you very
salute
much.
all the people that spoke in
Thank you
the
very
room.
much. Yeah,
I
on a final note, Nathaniel, 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. You guys 2 minutes, and then we'll close, please. Just your last word, and encouraging Biafrans.
Okay. Thank you very much for the good work you are doing once again. What I want to say, we shall know the truth. The truth will make us free. And any man that know the truth and don't want to work with that truth, that man has transgressed against God himself and has transgressed against his own life and even the future of his children. The bottom line of this matter is that every black person or every African person is in danger. And if they think that every person that speaks the truth back home should be kidnapped and put in prison, they are only postponing their own destruction for tomorrow. Because in the agenda of this world, after the Second World War, the world was recreated by the Western powers according to how it will suit them. The black man have no space on earth except the black man wake up. And thank God for our leader who has already woken up. That is why we don't have a seat in the United Nations. We don't have a seat in the World Bank. We don't have a seat in a key position on earth so that nobody will speak for us. So the only person that is speaking for us now is MNK and Simon Ekpa. And if we fail, colonization and slavery is just continuation. We are hated in this world because God created us and blessed us. And people doesn't know that we are the people of Abraham. And that is why MNK went back to the history and he began to make us to understand when did it stand to write Okechukwu for Bible, to write Esosa, which is my name for Bible, the British changed it. So that is why we that bear God's name, our name is not written in the book they gave us. So we must know that our name is in this book because we are children of God naturally. And that is what these white people hate. Because none of them were born biologically like that.
Yes.
So when God now bless us with gas, bless us with everything, they are stigmatizing us. They don't want us to have a place in this world. They want us to be people when they're sorry for, so that they will continue to operate that darkness for the glory of their people. But MMK live in them, walk with them, and God gave him that revelation.
Wow.
I encourage every one of us, let us stand up. And I thank God for those that are standing up. It is now or never. Look at the black Americans in the US. Are they not resist against them? Even if they are American. Do you know that many of them cannot trace back their history? They cannot trace back their generation. That is what they want to use Boko Haram to achieve against us. And we must not allow it. So, God bless you, Vava. God bless our leader. God bless the Biafra movement. And Biafra must come. And we will celebrate and dance in the market and give this testimony that God has sent the MK to give us this liberation. Thank you, and God bless you.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nathaniel, yes, thank you. Okay, please give us your final word just in 2 minutes.
Yeah, my people agree there. So my final word is that when my brother just says kind of things, I just recall how the thing will be in the future, because in my time I saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as in the pillar of Africa. You know, forget about the rest. Some of the done that are time, Mandela, whatever it's called, whatever don't fight for Black Africa race that are time. My time now, what you do is the pillar of Africa, because For everybody, we don't try to make Africa great. Even Gaddafi's story, they use America, the Western world, will use people to keep all these people down. I wonder what's still keeping our leader alive, because he pronounced one word, say, "I was born a free man and I will die as a free man." It's a promise of God with him. So forget what Fulani they are doing. That man will die in free man. So for those who get money now, you're living in America, UK, Canada, whatever, and you understand this Biafra movement. If I were them, if I get $40,000, I will invest for this. There's this government inside this company where you want to build it. If you want to get a house, this apartment, save your money in the right source, because when God don't finally bring Biafra, like what my brother Nathaniel talk, say those black American, they don't forget their roots. God will make them locate their root. They will see their DNA, see the call for Biafra. And by that time, the Britain and the Russia, those plans that they plan down before it go escalate. You say your money when you get, they go bomb that bank. You know, see all this internet where they find want to withdraw money, you go lose. You will lose your money because God want to, they will destroy that city. Because they don't lose their hand from Africa. They don't lose, God don't make them lose everything they don't plan. Because Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu is the last pillar, is the pillar of Africa. By that time, that war will start. By that time, we don't free, we don't dare our home, Biafra land. Nigeria don't lose. Because you, where you think, say you get billions for bank for you, United Nations, whatever, $100 million, invest in Biafra, in where you come from. Because the people who will take over that time, man, those are black America where you say they don't know their roots. God will wake them up. The time when man's name, they can't, they make some brokers. Some men, they wake up now. They don't do that DNA test. They wake. God keep people. When you fail, you as the indigenous of Biafra, you fail to invest $40 million for your own region to be. You don't see the plan where your government don't put in place. You don't invest. You want to go invest for Bitcoin, for America. The Biafra is a fake. Don't worry. That time will come, those black America where it is their loss, they will look in, they will buy those land. They will pay big money. God will put they will pay. You will see that they will acquire the land where you fail to get. Because God not be foolish person. The people where you think they forget their land, God will wake them up. They will start. You will see. Now with this battle, God is working. That's why I picked from Nathaniel word. Those people are not lost. Now how the world thinks they be, because British, the people that colonize, God will rotate everything. Those people that will locate back where they come from, say most of those celebrities they see that from Biafra, they will come back and they will buy a lot of plots. They will come back home, and that will make Biafra become the paradise of America. See, we are in another new dimension. Don't worry, we are getting there. For those you call yourself this and this because you hear Biafra matter. You think you get 100 million for account for Canada. You say, I believe Biafra matter in a story. Don't worry. Don't invest. That man where they call, they say, hey, yo, man, what's up, doing, man? Where the spirit of God, man, will touch him. We start saying, family, go tell us, see where you come from. Or this Biafra, that's not where you come from. Now go buy the land where you fail to buy. The land where you fail to pay for. Now they will come pay. You can't see that knowledge of Biafra land. That America where the things say, that heaven on earth. You see the people they live for Biafra land. You can't fail. You know, get where to call home. You're there for America where the bomb will start between them. The UK, all those people where the NATO they use on the ground, they supply weapons to Ukraine. Russia, they put things in place. God, they make the coup put in mind down in place. By the time all Africa don't free, Biafra don't come. Biafra don't become. Una will beg to come stay for Biafra. Una will beg, as in. Oh my goodness, I pray may God give it the time. But I go see the time that will all those bros. I want to rest my case because spiritual being, spiritual talk. It's spiritual talk. Oh hey Biafra. Thank you. Mama, you be respect to you.
Thank you. Wonderful. All right, Mazi Chigozie, you have your closing remark just in 2 minutes, please.
Mazi Raf, I've been waiting for too long. I just want to thank you too. You have spent your time too. It's not easy. Even in pain, you are still waxing strong in the Biafra liberation issue, and which is to say that You are not fighting for your stomach.
No.
You are fighting a just cause. Yes, you are fighting to liberate yourself and your family and your unborn family and your unborn generation, rather. So that is it. So what I want to say to our people, I want people to understand that man in detention and in that illegal dungeon of DSS, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that man represents peace. He's a man of peace. He represents peace. In case they don't know, they should know from now. And that is why, as they keep that man inside, Nigeria will never have peace. Now, that man also represents unity. And as long as they keep that man who represents unity inside DSS dungeon illegally, Nigeria will never be unified. They can never. There can never be unity in Nigeria. So, and I also want to tell them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represent anything you talk about reconciliation. Nobody will reconcile without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the man that bring reconciliation, and his own reconciliation is reconciliation between the entire Africa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a man of unity. He is the one that is going to unify the whole Africa. He's going to unify the whole Igbos. He's going to unify the whole Biafra. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is beyond what some people did not know. Some people who were just coming out to talk rubbish, talk nonsense against Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because what Mazi Simon is doing today is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would do if he is outside. So nobody should begin to say anything negative in whatever Mazi Simon is doing. There is something behind why these things are being done, and every one of them knows it. And that is the truth. Why are they sharing away from the truth? The truth is that release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the man of the peace. Let there be peace. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the man of unity. Let there be unity. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who reconcile every Africa. Let reconciliation goes in the whole entire Africa. Why are they holding the peace? Why are they holding the unity? They are holding everything, and they want us to fold our arms and watch them for our own unity to be destroyed. We cannot allow that. That is why we are doing everything in our power by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Biafra, which we are looking for, must be restored by force, by fire. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, up to you. I give you kudos wherever you are. I say thank you. God bless you. You have actually waken up our subconsciousness. Everyone that is listening to me anywhere in this whole world, if you have money, anything that they said to do with money, please do has to bring it so that we can be able to make this thing very, very quickly. We need to opt out. The thing is about to collapse, which is the zoo. Is collapsing, and we will not be there to collapse with it. So anybody who doesn't want to leave, he should remain with the zoo. We are leaving. We are going home. We are going home. We are going home to our fatherland. To our fatherland in Biafra land. We are going home to our fatherland. Our fatherland is Biafra land. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Chigozie. Thank you for spending so long a time to make sure this gospel is being propagated. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
God bless you.
Blessings. All right. And I want to encourage us to remember that we must support the ESN and the Biafra Liberation Army. And like we saw the picture they put of a Hope OdinK covering the hunchback he received from where he went to attack our prime minister. Hope OdinK have hunchback. Oh. Hunchback Supreme Court governor. We need us to support Eastern Security Network. Eba ha with Hope OdinK with Afon Shia. We need sophisticated. Ogabo eba ha na eba ha attack ya release editing of eba ha dabu why afia ha yosora ka eri afia josora na everywhere. Odo ha ya no na eme. So we need to support the Biafra Liberation Army. Nto ha na eba ha aga na eba anyị no. Imala na afọ ha na ha afọ anyị. We see them but they don't see us. So enye here why oda Hope OdinK can money he save here so that you will not see that hunchback on our cover. And here, Otosora na leba. You know, we can do it, but we need your support. I need the support. No.
No matter what, we can't take it out.
Oh, where?
Abagomu Nigeria, no.
Yes.
Bandiro Biafra,
no.
Bandi Sina Biafra Gahabia in 2023, no.
Wow. Woto.
You can never swallow it and you can never bring it out. So I want you people to understand that propaganda is ongoing. They even say they are signing petition to arrest Samuel. I do not know, what kind of petition they are signing to arrest Samuel for other reasons. These people don't understand that we are actually in freedom fighting. Freedom fighting where we do not validate Nigeria state. We are fighting for our freedom. Nigeria state have committed war crime, genocide, crime against humanity in our land, leading us to take the decisive decision we are taking today. And every necessary measure will be taken to make sure that we save Biafrans from Nigeria. Come 2023.
You'll be infected.
If you eat me as a meat, all cancer
hunchback.
But if you cancer, you finish again. Come and eat me as a meat. If you eat me and go to sleep and wake up, you know, you can't eat me.
Convention in Finland, please remember.
Welcome to Helsinki. We are about to visit Messukeskus Helsinki, an expo and convention center, which is one of the largest ones in the Nordic countries. Messukeskus has exhibition halls, a conference wing, and also a hotel, right all under the same roof. It's only 5 minutes away from the city center or a short train ride away from the airport.
The exhibition halls are behind me, and just here we have the entrance to our meeting rooms in our conference wing. We have the latest technology in-house. For example, in January 2017, we already had augmented reality in our exhibition halls. Our Wi-Fi is built for 20,000 people and is free of charge. Our professional AV team is there to help you for anything you need. However, if you have your own reliable partners, you're welcome to bring them along as well. We are now in the private entrance of our conference wing with 40 meeting rooms available. Messukeskus Helsinki is a large venue, but we welcome events of any size. This is our largest meeting room in our conference wing. All our meeting rooms are equipped with the latest AV technology, air conditioning or heating, and the Wi-Fi.
Messukeskus Helsinki has hosted world-class seminars, festivals, fairs, exhibitions, even TV productions, and of course international congresses. Thank you for visiting Messukeskus and Helsinki virtually. We hope to see you soon in person.
Thank you for joining me in this morning section that I've run into afternoon also. Hopefully I will see you later tonight. I remember Rafael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Van Vam. Thank you very much. Remain blessed. May God bless our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our Prime Minister Odugu Mazi Simon Ekpa. May God bless our Biafra Liberation Army, Eastern Security Network, all that are alliances with Biafra Army doing the needful. Our Air Force has been launched also, and they are doing the needful for Biafra. You know, very, very soon, you are going to see the dividends of all your support for this restoration. I'm telling you, please put in your support to the website, the Biafra Gov website, and the IPOB in USA website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate, and do that for this restoration. You will not be wasting your resources. You will begin to see the dividends. Everything. With the play in the show. God bless you. Commercial.